What's up, YouTube? This is gonna be just my first thoughts on this new water storage jug I got. This is a 3.2 gallon water storage jug. I think everybody should have some water storage handy, and I'll just get cut to the chase real quick, and then I'll share a lot more backstory on this. But this water storage jug, I'd say is like a 9 out of 10 stars based on what I was looking for. And I wanted to show you the only con of this one is that it's got a little breather port built into the cap here, and it's just kind of like a rubber or a silicone little breather point, which is, it's good that it has a little breather port, but this rubber one I just don't have any confidence in. I could see how it could get easily ripped off, or I don't know if it'll dry out over time or whatever. But once I get water stored in this jug, I'm gonna cover that up with a piece of like black Gorilla tape or some duct tape or something, just so it's a little more protected when I'm not actually using this container. That being said, that's really my only negative on this jug. I think it seems like it's gonna be pretty awesome. I've got some 7-gallon ones that we use for camping, or if we're going to the beach for the day, or like car camping and that kind of stuff. And those have been super handy, but lots of times I realized I was only using this much of the 7-gallon jug, and we were just looking for something a little smaller. So I think this is great for having in your vehicle if say you're going for a trip more than an hour away from your house or whatever, and there's a chance, it could break down or anything like that. This would suffice for a family, get them an extra day of drinking water or whatever, if you got a scenario like that where you were stranded. Also just handy for, again, going to the beach or going out for a picnic or whatever. So those are my quick thoughts on the jug. Now I'll just show you a little more specifically. I'll show you a little more specifically about this jug. I don't know how to pronounce that brand name. SLOYUNLU. Not sure what that is, but I got this on Amazon, and it is, if you're getting water storage jugs, if you're going to put any water away for any period of time, you want to make sure it's BPA free. And that basically just means that the plastic is less likely to break down, and then the plastic you shouldn't be able to see through it. So like when I take the main fill cap off and I look in there and I'm looking around at bright lights, I can't see any light shining through the plastic. And that just minimizes the chance of it fostering growth for bacteria. So those are a couple of the main things with water storage. This particular one, it came with a little scrub brush inside of it, which I think is kind of a worthless thing. Maybe it's usable for your first cleaning if you're sanitizing the thing out, but this thing feels like it was not necessary. Beyond that, I'll just kind of show you how this one's set up. So this is the main cap that comes off, and inside the main cap is the spout for dispensing the water. So you just loosen that up, and then this is where it'll store as well once you get it filled up when you're not using it. So you'll take this cap off, and then the dispensing cap goes right on this side. Just pretty self-explanatory. It's all labeled pretty well with like what way you twist this to open it and what way you twist it to close it. Once you get that situated, it came with this little straw, which if you go to the Amazon page for this thing, there's like some ads shows people using it in a really slick way. But I think this thing's pretty much junk. I'm not even sure if I'll keep it, but it clips on here. The idea is that if you set it somewhere, you can direct the water flow a little bit better, but this is such cheap plastic. I think it's gonna be harder to keep clean and probably get lost over time, but it's thoughtful. It has a little storage spot right there to keep it, so it might be worth holding on to. I'll probably never use it because I think if this was stored somewhere for a while, and I've already put clean, sanitized drinking water in here, it's a little bit hard to guarantee that this is as clean as the water coming out. So that's kind of a little silly in my opinion, but also thoughtful. And that's pretty much it with this. It's got, you know, it's got handles on both sides, and it feels pretty sturdy. So I bought 2 of these, and I think they're great to have around. I will we will be putting these to use. And then make sure, this did not come with, well, it came with some cleaning instructions on here, but it basically just said to take the cap off, let it air out for a couple days. So if there's any vapors in there from the plastics, that those vapors will have time to dissipate. So that's a good thing to do with any water storage jug that you get. I did that with this, but it didn't really give any washing or sanitization steps in here. What I like to do with any other jugs I've got is put some dish soap in there, fill it up with a little bit of water, and then slosh it around a bit, and then dump that out and just rinse all that out until it's clean and no bubbles come out anymore. And then take a little bit of unscented bleach and pour like a couple tablespoons of unscented, just normal bleach in there, and put a few quarts of water in here, let it sit, shake it around, scrub, and make sure you clean out all of these parts, clean the lids. You just never know where this has been before it got to you, or what the environment was like in the factory it was made in. So once you've got the bleach all coated in there, then pour the bleach out, rinse it out a couple times, and then fill it up with clean water. And then you could stabilize the water with some stuff if you need to. There's whole other videos out there on proper storage of water, but that's not really what the point of this one was. So hopefully that's helpful. I'm happy with this purchase, and if you're looking for a small water jug, this is a good one. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.